guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to the second Friday favorites and flops of the new year. I am feeling so much better today. I feel like this week, the second week of the new year, is kind of like my first week of 2018 because I was in bed with the flu the entire first week of the year. And I am finally at the end of this week feeling like 95% normal. I still have a little bit of an annoying cough and I still have a lot of snot, sorry. But other than that, like my energy is back. I've been able to start going to the gym this week. I have hit the ground with my intermittent fasting. Again, I feel like everything is back to normal for me and it's wonderful. I feel so happy. I am also working on a very large wedding for tomorrow, so my time to record today is a little bit limited. So I do have some things I want to share with you guys though, so I'm going to go ahead and run through those. As always, everything will be linked down below. By the way, I hope you guys had a great second week of the new year as well. So I'm going to start with hair. I have mentioned this in several comments. People have been asking me, and I don't know why. I don't know what video I was talking about mousse in specifically, but a lot of people have asked me if I'm still really in love with the Caviar thick and full volume mousse. I do still really like that, but I do think it has been replaced by the Pureology Color Stylist Silk Bodifier. This is actually, it makes my hair softer than the Alterna version. It gives the same amount of volume, but it does leave my hair feeling a little bit softer, I notice. And I love the smell of this one even more. This is the one Pureology product that I'm like, oh, I kind of really like this. It almost has a baby powder scent to it, which sounds strange, but it's like a really kind of perfumey baby powder scent. It's just, I think it smells really good. So I've been using this on my hair every single day. You really don't need very much. It's extremely concentrated like all the other Pureology products. And if you're someone who was a 90s mousse girl and you still love it, this is a really good one. There a lot of like the root lifters and the thickening sprays and stuff I think are good, but I just find that there's nothing that gets me the same type of like fluffy volume that a mousse does. A lot of times with the thickening sprays, they, you know, you have to brush through your hair several times to get your strands to not stick together because those sprays tend to be a little bit stickier. I just find that mousse isn't sticky and it just allows me to bodify my hair in a way that I just think feels nicer to touch. There you go. By the way, I just literally got done blow drying my hair, so, and I did nothing to it because I'm basically just gonna go out in the garage and work, so it's gonna go up in a ponytail here in a minute. But yeah, this stuff's wonderful. Love it. This week and last week, actually a decent amount, have gone back to using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Therapy. This is a really thick cream. Being sick caused my eczema to flare up like crazy on my arms. Like I have red dry patches everywhere on like my upper arm area. And they're really embarrassing because when I go to the gym, I typically will wear like a tank top or like, you know, some kind of like sporty workout top that exposes my arms. And I just hate the fact that I've got what looks like some weird, gross skin condition going on. I don't know if people like think in their mind that it's contagious. Like, you know, when you're self-conscious about something, you just think all sorts of things in your head that people are thinking when they're looking at your whatever issue you got. So I'm trying really hard to soothe that flare-up down. I have been using a little bit of cortisone cream. I don't like using that. Over time, cortisone cream can thin the skin, so I try not to use that, but I've had to a little bit. But for the hydration and just the soothing factor, the Ultra Repair Cream is fantastic. I've also been adding my Kate Blanc jojoba oil as well, a couple of drops in with this. I wish I would have brought that in here. I'll link that down below as well. And they did give me a code for their website for you guys. It's not an affiliate code, so I'm not going to get anything if you decide to purchase something from them. But all of their oils are USDA organic. They're really high quality, and they're a really good price to start with. So I'll put the information down below. But this is wonderful combined with that jojoba oil. It's just very hydrating, and it makes things look a little bit more calm. You know, I still have a little bit of redness, but at least I don't have the dry, scaly patches that come along with eczema as well. So there's that. I have a perfume for you guys this week, and this is a perfume that I picked up through Octoly. If you guys are new to my channel, Octoly is a website that I utilize to try different items from companies. I apply and the company decides whether they want to send me the product or not. So it's PR. So this was sent to me for free. I was really intrigued by this brand of perfume. It is called Bastide. It's French. This is from Provence. They had several different scents to choose from. There was a neroli, there was a rose, and then there was this ombre marquis, which is it's an amber scent. And the box is right over here. Hang on, I really want to grab this box because the presentation of this is gorgeous. By the way, I sit on an exercise ball, so just gonna roll myself over here. This is the box that it came in, so it's beautiful presentation. This is spendy. I'll put the link for it down below, but it's over $100. This is an eau de toilette, so this is not an eau de parfum. However, I think if this was an eau de parfum, you would probably choke. Like, I feel like it would be too strong. This lasts all day. Look how much I've used of this. Like, this was completely full to like the very top here when I got it last week. I actually wore this when I went into urgent care to like get tested for the flu because I was like, I feel like garbage. I feel like I should at least like smell nice. So I spritzed a little bit of this on myself. Every nurse that saw me in the urgent care was like, what are you wearing? That smells amazing. I'm sorry you have the flu, but you smell so good. And every time that I've worn this, when I wore it to the flower market to pick up my flowers for tomorrow's wedding, people were like, what are you wearing? It smells amazing. You guys, this is one of the most beautiful perfumes that I have ever smelled. Like, it's, oh my gosh, it is warm. It has a very like oriental type of base to it. It's got sandalwood in it. Here, okay, so they're saying that you have top notes of Italian tangerine, fresh green elemi, would those be elements, green elements, with sumptuous and comforting base notes of exotic patchouli, rich amber, and creamy sandalwood. Okay, I know some of you are like, patchouli, ugh, barf. Trust me, you are not picking up the patchouli in this. It might be like a minor note in here. This does not smell like a dirty hippie. It doesn't, trust me. Ugh, that sandalwood, that creamy sandalwood note, and the amber. Really, the amber is what you're picking up the most in this. I cannot stop smelling this, you guys. They don't test on animals. They specifically say in their description on their website that they only test on people, their people. You guys, I want to try more fragrances from this company. They are absolutely beautiful. And for this being an eau de toilette, this lasts such a long time on me. It's beautiful. And as you wear it, those different, like, you can pick up a little bit of that tangerine. The sandalwood kind of warms up even more. This is so special, you guys. This is a beautiful scent. If you've never heard of this company, like I've never heard of them, I think they're worth checking out, especially if you're a sucker for high-end perfumes and you're looking for something really unique. The neroli, I think, sounds amazing. I think the rose sounds really nice too. So spendy, but good perfume usually is, and beautiful packaging. This would be an amazing gift for somebody. Oh, that's good. Okay, a mask that I was really enjoying this week. This is part of my like finish however many skincare products by end of March situation that I'm doing. This is the Eminence Yam and Pumpkin Enzyme Peel. I probably have about 3 uses left in this. You guys can see that I'm nearing the end, so I'm using this. I use this a couple times a week. This is such a lovely gentle, relaxing, soothing mask. Do I think it's like an absolute die-hard, like, of all the masks that I've tried, you gotta try it? I don't know if it's necessarily that, but it is a really great, high-quality, soothing mask that whenever I take it off, I think my skin just looks refreshed. It looks pretty. It feels nice for a couple days after. There's this really gentle like exfoliation that takes place from the pumpkin enzyme. It doesn't sting, it's not irritating, but you can tell that you are revealing fresh new skin when you're removing it. And it smells like food. This honestly smells like baby food to me. Like if you were to like puree yams and pumpkin and oatmeal, like that's what it smells like. It smells like you could lick it off your face. Don't, but this is really lovely and I've really been enjoying it this week. I will miss this when I finish it. I'll repurchase it at some point in the future, absolutely, but I need to finish up some of the other masks that I have, but oh, this one's really good, you guys. You can find Ebates at Derm Store. They have a huge selection, huge. Let's talk about some makeup stuff really quickly because I do have to get going. My lip combo this week, what I'm wearing now, what you've seen in all of my other videos, are these two things right here. You're probably tired of hearing about this Enamored Gloss in Skin Deep, but I cannot tell you what a beautiful nude shade this is. I just keep reaching for it over and over again. And this week I paired it with Sonic Truth, the Marc Jacobs La Creme lipstick in Sonic Truth. This is just a beautiful pinky nude. Yeah, it's a pinky nude. But it's more nude than it's pink, but I love these lipsticks, you guys. They are thick, they are creamy. They're definitely a very traditional lipstick formula, but they last a good amount of time on my lips. It pairs so beautifully with the Marc Jacobs gloss. And I just feel like my lips are hydrated. I feel like I'm getting like a nourishing treatment when I wear these lip products, and I don't necessarily get that with a lot of other lipsticks that I have. The NARS Audacious can be a tiny bit drying, but I love the color saturation of those. This has the color saturation of the NARS Audacious, but it's actually creamy and hydrating feeling. These are fantastic. Highly recommend. On my eyes, in several videos this week, you guys saw the Smashbox Drawn In Decked Out Cover Shot Ablaze Eye Palette. This is available by itself. I got it in a holiday set, but you can get this by itself, so I'll link it. These little like cover shot eyeshadow palettes are so great. I think when they first came out, some of the bigger YouTubers probably got some PR from Smashbox in them and, you know, talked about them, and then, you know, just, sorry, I had to peel that off apparently. They talked about them and then they just kind of like disappeared. These are great, you guys. I don't think you need an eyeshadow palette bigger than this, and these are so much more affordable than a lot of like the Too Faced palettes or Tarte palettes that come out. Yeah, they're a smaller pan size, but they're also less money, and when on earth are you going to finish an eyeshadow palette anyway? These colors are gorgeous. These are the colors that most of you guys probably absolutely adore. This Ablaze palette is beautiful. I don't love it as much as the, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'll show you my favorite. This one, this is actually what I have on my eyes today. I wanted to do a matte look. This is the Cover Shot Matte Eye Palette. This one doesn't have a cute name like Ablaze. It just is matte, but this is what I have on my eyes today. They're so great, you guys. If you're in the market for a new eyeshadow palette, I can recommend them. They're great. Blush, I've been focusing on using this Just a Darling Butter London Trio. These are still available, although I bought this one a couple years ago for like the holiday time, but I think they're permanent. So I've just been mixing these three colors together in different concentrations, focusing a little bit more on the middle shade and then just tiny bits of like these brighter colors on either side. This is a wonderful blush formulation. It lasts all day on my oily skin, and I think it looks really pretty. I mean, it's like, it's natural, and they're easy to wear. I don't ever use this thing. It does come with this, but it's like a highlighter. I've never used this once, but it's there if you want it. Comes with this little set. You can find this at Ulta. I'll link it down below, just like everything else. And then for eyeliner this week, I've been using the Wander Beauty eyeliner. This is their Slide Liner Gel Automatic in Black Sand. This came in the Iconic set that was available for the holidays. If that set's still available, I'll link it down below because that's a screaming deal, you guys. Everything in that set has rocked my world. I really, really enjoy Wander Beauty products and I want to try more from them. But this is one of those like twist up. It's really, really jet black and it glides on super easily. This is the liner that I have on today. It was easy enough for me to go in and smudge it out with this little Smashbox smudger brush here so that it didn't look quite as harsh as just like a black line across my eyes. But it stays put all day. This is not something that pools in the corner of my eyes. Like if I don't take my makeup off before going to the gym, that's okay. This doesn't melt. It's wonderful. Wander Beauty, man, they need more attention because they have some fantastic products. They're cruelty free. I think they're a really neat line and totally worth checking out, especially their Unlashed mascara. That's a good mascara. All right, that is everything that I have to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and thank you for all of your guys' well wishes. You were so sweet to me. And I will see you tomorrow for what I burned / melted this week. So thanks a lot. I'll see you guys later. Bye.